Listen guys, you seen the title and the thumbnail, and yes, we got one of my favorite foods on the menu today, and that's tacos. But we're gonna do a little bit different. We're gonna put these babies in the air fryer. Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right guys, let's go ahead and do a quick rundown of today's recipe. Back here we have a mix of cheddar and mozzarella cheese. You can use only mozzarella, it's totally up to you, only cheddar, your preference as to what cheese you want to use. Right here we have ground beef, we have some Roma tomatoes here. Right here we have some green tomatoes here. Now, I would have rather used some tomatillos, but I couldn't find it, but the green tomatoes will work. We got some jalapenos here. I got a red Cubanelle pepper here. If you don't have a Cubanelle pepper, that's fine, just leave it out. You can use a fresh chili, that works too. A red onion, chili powder, salt, cumin, paprika, fresh cilantro, a white onion chop, and some onion powder. That's all you need. Let's jump into it. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is prepare our salsa, and we're gonna just put our veggies right here on our baking sheet. I'm gonna use my toaster oven. We're gonna sprinkle this with a little olive oil. And we're gonna put this in our oven or your toaster oven. Put the setting on broil, 425 degrees until it's all charred on the top, all right? So now that our veggies are charred, we're going to add them to a food processor, or if you got a blender, you can also use a blender. So let's go ahead and head over to our food processor and get these veggies in there. All right, so I've started adding our veggies to our food processor. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't, but it didn't get all the way through, so you're catching me add these veggies in here. If you want it spicy, you definitely can add more jalapenos to it. All right. Oh man, let me turn this around this way. It's backwards. Knew something was wrong. All right, now we're gonna post this baby, turn it on. Let's take a look at what we have. Oh man. Taste it a little bit. You definitely wanna add your little salt in here. All right, looks like we're good. I'm gonna sit this aside in the refrigerator, let it cool off, and we're gonna head over to our cutting board and we're going to prepare our ground beef. So now we're at our cutting board and we're gonna start off by adding a little olive oil here. We're gonna bring that up to temperature. As that heats up, we're gonna add our onions, our ground beef. We're gonna hit that with some cumin, paprika, chili powder and salt, and some onion powder. We're gonna cook this all the way through until those onions are softened and that ground beef is brown. All right guys, so it looks like we're good right here. That meat is brown. Man, those flavors are coming together. Man, it smells good. It's taco meat, but it still smells good. I love the smell of taco ground beef. So we're gonna turn this off. We're gonna head over to our cutting board and we're gonna start preparing our tacos. And we're gonna start by layering a little cheese on one side, like this, of the taco. Hitting that with a little ground beef. And guys, of course, you can put as much or as little ground beef as you like. It's totally up to you. You may not want to put too much because you want to give it the ability to close. Then we're gonna go back over that. More cheese. And then we're just gonna close that baby up like this. Now, if it doesn't stay closed, what I typically do, and I'm gonna do this right now, what I typically do is I will lay that baby like that, and I take a butter knife and I just sit it like that until I get them all folded up. And I'll show you what I do once I put them in the air fryer. I'm gonna show you what I do that way too, all right? I'm gonna cook about 6 tacos, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the last 4, and then we're gonna come back. All right, guys, so it looks like we have all our tacos. I was able to get 7 of them. So I know it looks crazy, but this is what I use to keep them folded down. Now I'm gonna transfer this over to our air fryer. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat our air fryer so we can go ahead and get these babies in there. And then once the air fryer is preheated, we're gonna start adding these to inside our air fryer. So as you can see, our air fryer is done preheating. It says add food. So we're gonna lift our veil here, and that baby is gonna beep until we close it back down. So now we're gonna take our tacos, we'll add them here. And I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do if those babies don't stay closed, which it doesn't look like they're gonna stay closed. But let me get them in here real quick. So we're gonna add our butter knife here. Like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna close our top, let that cook for the first minute. Once it cooks for 1 minute, you can remove your butter knife, but make sure you grab some because that baby's gonna be hot. You don't wanna grab with your hands, so we're gonna go ahead and close that baby. And we're gonna let this cook for 10 minutes. So at the 9-minute mark, we're gonna remove our utensils, and then we're gonna let it finish cooking for the remainder of the time. I did preheat it to 375 degrees if I didn't say that, all right? All right, so we're gonna pause this real quick. Now, we're gonna remove our utensils. As you can see, they're remaining closed just a little bit. I'm gonna turn this baby over just so it'll stay closed. That one stay closed, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and finish letting these babies cook. Turn that back on. We'll see you guys in 8 minutes. All right, guys, it looks like we're good at saying get food, so that means we're done. Ooh, man, take a look at that right there. We're gonna go ahead and get these babies out of here onto a cutting board to our final presentation, and you already know, quality control. And guys, there you have it. Easy air fry crispy tacos. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. We're gonna jump into quality control so we can do a taste test. And don't forget, we got that salsa too. All right, let's go. All right, so it's time for quality control. We're gonna bring our groceries to the front of the congregation. I ain't got the whole plate. I'm just gonna bring that one. Take a look at that. Ooh, man, so cheesy. We got our sauce here. And you know, we just gonna go ahead and dip this baby in that sauce. Come on, man. Oh, man. And you hear the crunch, baby. Oh, man. You guys already know. Cheesy eat, ground beefy eat, oh, saucy eat. Oh, no. That sauce good, too, man. Switch up your taco game from time to time with these air fried crispy tacos. So, until then, guys, y'all already know who I am. This is All Wings Everything. And remember, I'm not a chef. I'm just cook a lot. And I'm out. Peace.